Well, I finally got my new CPE. I ordered it a year ago and it finally got here. There was a delay of getting it here. It's supposed to have been here somewhere around November. Then they said it will not be here until February. This time it actually happened. It showed up. I've been messing around with it for about a week now, week and a half. I will be making videos about the StarLink, my experience that I've had with it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and everything in between. Now, the only thing I do not like about the setup that I have, they had two, one with the round dish and one with the square dish. I got the one with the square dish. And the downfall on that one is if you want to plug in your network to it, you have to order adapter. Starting to sound like Apple products. You got to have a dongle for this, you got to have a dongle for that. But I have ordered that dongle and they said it will not be shipped until March sometime. So I have to use it wirelessly. And that's the only way that I can do it. So we have the router that comes with the StarLink system. I have a CPE Loco M2 that's receiving the signal from the router of StarLink, and it converts it over to a landline that plugs into the computer here in the studio. Now, the downfall is the M2 Logo 2.4, the maximum speed is 100, and I've gotten maybe 85 out of it so far. Now, when I connect my cell phone on the 5G side of the StarLink router, it gets over 200 down speed. Big difference. I'm still looking to find the perfect, as much as possible, location for the dishy in the yard. I think I found the best spot that it's going to actually happen here because I got trees on the right side and the left. According to the app that I use, which is Starlinks, when you point it up in the sky and rotate it all around and see anything obstructing the view, is very minimum. And after I found that location on the phone, the speeds have been 200 and more. Every now and then you get a 170, 180, but most of the time now I'm getting 200 or more. So, with that said, I should be getting that on the studio computer as well as soon as I can hardwire it in instead of doing the Loco M2. But I had to come up with a new unique way of actually getting internet from a wireless router to this computer. And I didn't want to order a plug-in and the USB just to be able to do that. And I said, well, just love when things malfunction. Um, but I guess that's what I get for naming it computer. Um, I lost train of thought there. But yeah, as soon as the adapter comes in, so I can actually plug in the computer here in the studio directly in it, I'll be able to get better speeds. Now, right now, I'm getting roughly about 70, well, let's see, somewhere around about 60 to 80 download and somewhere around 15 or so upload on the studio computer. Now on the phone, the upload sometimes jumps all the way up to 30, 35. So just waiting for that adapter to actually come in so I can actually really dive into what it can do. That's one reason why I have not done any live streams, because that is what I'm relying on. Now, of course, I can take my laptop and go to my RV or any other location that I have internet and be able to broadcast live. But been taking some days off. I've been nonstop installing internet all over the area here and out of town, and I figured it's time to just sit back and relax and enjoy the nice weather. As of right now, I have no installs on the books except put my own antenna up on my RV, which I bought about 2 months ago, and I hadn't stopped long enough to get the hardware I need to actually do that. I just might do that this weekend because it's supposed to be pretty nice this weekend. But that's what's been going on. I got my StarLink in. I've been playing around with it, and I need to get it up and running as best as possible so it will be the main internet connection here in the studio. They give you so many days, I think 30 days. If it does not satisfy your needs, you can return it. But if it keeps going as it is right now, it's doing enough to get by with. Now, when I plug in directly, it should do even better. It does have dropouts, but I do believe that as soon as they get more satellites in this area, there's not really that many that's crossing in this area. But I saw about 2 days ago where they launched more that will actually be in the area where I will be connecting with. So as soon as they get up in the atmosphere and they start spreading out and everything, and they activate them, I should have better service. But I ran the Starlink for 9 hours nonstop just to see how many times it actually drops out, how many minutes. Was it destruction of the trees, or it's just network dropout? Out of 9 hours of running, it disconnected less than 45 minutes of that total time. So with that ratio, it's doing quite well. Because when it drops out, it's only for a few seconds. It's like, I think the most I saw was like 1 minute and 15 seconds. But most of them were under a minute. And the pings have been as low as 25, as high as in the 60s. Haven't seen any triple pings at all. At least according to their app that I watch, and doing a ping test and let it run. Haven't seen any triple digits yet. So far, I have to say, good. I haven't done any uploads with it, which this video is going to be the first upload with StarLink. There will be many more videos about StarLink that I have of what I can test and everything else, the ins and outs, the software that comes with it, the app and everything that you can actually log into. Just everything I can get my hands on and test, I'm going to try to make a video of it so you, the viewers, will get more information of actual somebody putting their hands on it and really diving into it. I'm going to try different things. I'm even going to take it and see how far it will go from this location. See how big the cone is of the satellites in this area? Just to see what it would do. So be sure you share this video. Be sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you hadn't already, subscribe to the channel and turn the bell notification on so you get notification each time I go live, hopefully way more than I have been, and every time I actually upload a video. And share the channel with your friends. Until next time, thank you for watching.